Ethereum Name Provider, ENS, launched on mainnet on May additionally for 2017. At launch, ENS featured an automated registrar method allowing anybody to without difficulty and cost-effectively sign in names finishing in ETH. The use of an public sale process. The auction device enabled everybody to buy ETH addresses of at the least 7 characters in duration. On account that its release over 618,000 auctions had been began, and 3,298,707 ETH have been deposited for bids. The ENS is evolving, and in the subsequent 2 years, a planned upgrade will permit for auctions of shorter names much less than 7 characters. What precisely is ENS? The Ethereum name carrier brings readable Ether addresses to the general public. This is a key step towards cryptocurrency mass adoption. Regular Ether addresses are 42 digits long and can be very perplexing for beginners. ENS enables all of us to create a miles extra person-friendly cope with, like for instance John Doe.eth. ENS domain names as an asset. Since many Ethereum names are being bought at ENS public sale, new owners of ETH names were searching for efficient gear allowing them to transfer possession of their newly acquired ETH names to second-hand customers. As a few Ethereum names are very valuable, an escrow provider for transfer of title to these names has been important, but no such carrier has existed. Buyers and dealers looking to transfer ownership had been required to depend on agree with custom smart contracts, or prison contracts supplied by means of attorneys. Over the last 6 months since the launch of the ENS, ETH names have auctioned for astronomical sums. A number of the extra luxurious ETH names have included alternate.eth claimed for $6,660 ETH, $609,000, foundation.eth went for $300 ETH, $27,000, and weather.eth turned into auctioned for $101 ETH, $9,000. Some of their ETH deal with purchases are made with the intent to resell or squat the name so that you can seeking take advantage of its resale at a miles better rate to subsequent consumers in what many speculators count on will be a thriving 2D hand market for ETH addresses. Furthermore, there's been a few criticism raised that the ENS machine in its modern shape encourages ETH deal with call squatting. In any event, there was no scarcity in speculators seeking to benefit from what many see as a modern-day version of the pets.com domain name controversy from the early 2000s during the initial internet bubble increase. First, ENS domain marketplace's Name Bazaar, the first public ENS marketplace, these days released its service. This platform presents an opportunity way to switch possession of ETH addresses, enabling Ethereum address holders to without difficulty switch possession of Ethereum names. The usage of a totally trustless smart contract primarily based interface. This lets in for a much extra streamlined way for ETH deal with customers and dealers to decrease transaction prices involved inside the sale and switch of ownership of ETH addresses. All that's required to transfer ownership is an Ethereum address through the MetaMask or Parity browser extensions. Alternatively, ENS domains can also be traded on the /r/ins market subreddit. At the time of writing, it has over 300 subscribers and numerous hundred posts of human beings aiming to sell ENS domains. Presently there are over 2,900 ENS domain registrars all over the globe. That is the protocol for well-known web addresses we use in our day-by-day lifestyles. As the Ethereum adoption price keeps growing, there'll quickly likely additionally exist a much greater pool of ENS area registrars.